Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Let's give you a June update. If that is something interests you, keep watching. All right, June. Holy June. This summer is flying by. We're starting school this month. It is now July 5th to be exact. I have finally picked a date to start. We will be starting on July 11th. Sorry, I thought I wrote it wrong in my planner. But we're going to talk about June. So June. So we did Florida in May. And in June, I went with my husband on a work trip to Connecticut, and I got to see some friends while I was there, which is kind of why I wanted to go. And I got to spend some time with him, just me and him, which was kind of really nice. Even though he was working, we did get our evenings together, and that was really fun. Connecticut is beautiful. Connecticut looks expensive. But it was beautiful. We did visit the Sandy Hook Memorial, which was so beautiful and touching. It gave me chills, and honestly it was, I'll insert a couple pictures here so you could see what that looks like. And we went to the water, the coast, and we came across randomly a 9/11 memorial there as well. That was not like planned. We weren't going into New York, so we didn't think there was another memorial. But it was really rainy, and so where we were at, the memorial faced where the Twin Towers went down. And so on a nice, clear, sunny day, you would be able to see New York from where we were at. But it was not, so we didn't get to see it, but we got to see what all those people saw that day, and it was very touching and sad, but we made the best of it, and we walked around, not for too long because it stormed, and then we were leaving to go home that day. But we did visit the state park. I don't remember the name, but I'll post it somewhere here for you if you are in the area and want to check it out. So we had a lot of fun in Connecticut. It was an interesting trip, to say the least. New England is interesting. There is, like, you don't go straight anywhere, it seems like. Always turning, always curvy, but it's beautiful. Highly recommend. And we were so close to New York, and we were so close to Massachusetts. I love how, like, small, and you could go like everywhere. So yeah, that was really fun. What else? My daughter went to a week camp, a VBS camp, and so that was a little intense because I had her go with a friend of ours, but they live like 40 minutes from us. And so, well, more like 30 minutes, but we went a little bit even further, and we drove about 50 minutes to camp for a week every day, there and back. So I had a lot of me time that week, which was really nice. I caught up with friends. I read some books. I'll be having a book update video for you soon. I really haven't finished anything yet because I kind of took a break after my last video of all my recommendations there. But I have about 3 or 4 I want to get through the rest of summer, which I'll be posting about very soon. I came down here, I organized our homeschool space and getting us ready for the upcoming school year. We've just been literally so busy that it's just been insane. And this is obviously like our travel year because I have been traveling since January, it feels like. Literally. But yeah, and then I have an upcoming trip here actually tomorrow for me, and I'm going on a girls trip, which I'm super excited about. And then I come back and we leave again on another trip, and I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted. I want just like a nothing to do type of weeks, months of just like being bored and in our routine, because we've been so out of a routine that it's hard to catch up and just like do the things I need to do. And I just feel in a funk when I'm not in routine, and I know she is the exact same way. She thrives with routine, and I have just failed as a summer routine because things have just been popping up unexpectedly. But it's fine, because it literally, if I go back to my video of our summer plans, it was literally this: keep busy, do all the things, have all the fun, and not worry about school. We did not even touch this book in June. Fail. We did not read a book on our summer break, and we've been on summer break since the end of April. So will we get to this book? I'm not sure. My daughter made a comment saying she wasn't too interested in it, and I kind of agree. The beginning was just meh. I don't know, not our style of book or genre maybe. So I think I will be selling that book and just dropping it, or drop it off somewhere for donation or something like that, because I'm not gonna force. I did just do a video for you coming up here. You'll be seeing it on, I believe, the 11th or the 12th of July. But it's talking about all the things that we wish we knew before we homeschooled. And one of them was like, I talked really hard about not, spoiler alert for when that video comes out, but it's just a little teensy bit of that video. But I talked a little bit about not forcing things that aren't working. So this was my cue. We didn't like it. I didn't force us through the book. It's done. Moving on to the next book because we haven't really read anything together this summer. So that was June. I mean, it was busy. Now I am in full-on prep mode because now I have a start date, and I know we're starting literally next week. So it's kind of exciting, kind of scary, kind of overwhelming because I'm gone. I literally am gone like 4 days. I come back, we start the next day. So, and I also know we have something else planned that day, a class at the library. So it's going to be a full packed day, but we have to start because we are going away on that Friday as well for 3 or 4 days, and we're back, or no, Friday to Monday. And so we're gonna miss that Monday again, and it's gonna be a short 3-day week. So I have our first 2 weeks are going to be short. They're just going to be 3-day. And I think that's fine because we're going to kind of feel out the schedule. We're going to kind of feel out a routine-ish. And we're going to see if we're vibing with anything. And we're just going to kind of ease into the school year. Because if I waited until the 24th to start, which I really could, and I probably really should, but it was a little bit later than I wanted to start. But, you know, this is the beauty of homeschool. We get to pick and choose what we want, what works best for us, and our schedule when our weeks start, when we end our school year. If I did start a little bit later, then we would just end a little bit, maybe the first week of May instead of the end of April, which is totally fine. Honestly, like, I get a little worked up sometimes on my start and end. And like, it really doesn't matter. I don't have an exact reason why we start and end on those times. It's just been how we have been or done it since the beginning. So I'm also debating, I did create a schedule, but I'm debating on that schedule because when I went through everything and I went through my planner, I filled out the first 2 weeks in my planner because I can't plan beyond that. I'm just not a planner. So this is really loosely written in pencil. And I just needed to write down what I needed because our stuff is not as open and go. So if I needed any supplies or stuff like that, I wrote it down. I know what lessons we're going to be doing. I know what page they're on, so we can quickly flip and not worry about anything like that. But I'm debating on this block scheduling versus doing it all every day, like specifically math and language. So I don't know. If we did block, then we would be doing like math only on Monday, and we would do 2 lessons. And then on Tuesday, we would do reading and language only and do 2 lessons. And then Wednesday, we would go math and so forth. So we would get in the same amount of lessons, it's just in blocks. So we wouldn't be doing like math and language on the same day. I don't know what the actual true benefits are of doing it that way, but I know that sometimes she just doesn't feel like doing language, so we started doing our block schedule that way. So it was like we devoted that day to math, but now we're incorporating other subjects like geography and history and spelling and writing and science. So I don't know if I'm over my head here. Please leave me some encouragement in the comments that I got this, because I'm on the struggle bus right now thinking, how are we going to do this? And it's totally okay if it fails and I have to pull some stuff or combine some stuff or find something else, because this is all new. Everything we're doing is completely new. Every single thing, down to our handwriting book, spelling, math, language, reading, all of it is new, brand spanking new. I don't know if that's good to start fresh and new with everything at the same time or and then have to figure out what works and if that is really the true thing that's not working, or if it's the one before that. Do you see my frustration? But here we are, and we're gonna do it. It's gonna be fine, because it always works out in the end. Anyways, this is just kind of my ramblings for the month of June and going into July now. Let me know what your summer plans are. When are you starting school? Did you guys stop school? Do you guys summer school? Do you school year round? Let me know down below in the comments, and I hope you guys have a really good July. I have some videos coming for you, some good ones this month. So I'll see you when I see you in my next video. Bye.